Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace is re-releasing into theaters for the 25th anniversary, and with that you're going to get a lovely Wokalite trailer. But the fun doesn't end there. Disney is releasing a honorary Phantom Menace 25th anniversary comic. Here's the first look coming from the official Disney Star Wars website. "I had a dream I was a Jedi," says young Anakin Skywalker. With these words, Anakin Skywalker's aspirations were first spoken over a meal with new friends in Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. Now, inside the pages of Marvel's The Phantom Menace 25th Anniversary special comic, that dream comes to life in new drawings from artist Will Sliney depicting a brave young man with a laser sword. Oh, I wonder what kind of laser sword he's going to be wielding. The comic, written by Darth Vader scribe Greg Pak, which I heard those comics are terrible, arrives on May 1st. And provides new context around this and other moments in the film, mostly from a certain point of view, Anakin's perspective. Yippee! I was 8 when A New Hope came out, so for my formative years, Star Wars was synonymous with the original trilogy. Pak tells StarWars.com. But I delved deep into the prequels when I came on board as the writer of Marvel's Darth Vader comics, watching and rewatching all of them. And I found myself dazzled by the long game George Lucas was playing in laying out the tragedy of Darth Vader. It's been an absolute thrill to contribute to that legacy by revisiting The Phantom Menace with new scenes from the point of view of young Anakin. So forget about George Lucas and his view on Anakin in The Phantom Menace. We are going to look at Greg Pak, who wrote the shitty Darth Vader comics. And he's going to forever change The Phantom Menace. You will not look at the film the same way. So, yeah, George Lucas didn't do a good job developing Anakin and Qui-Gon, Anakin and Jar Jar, Anakin and Obi-Wan, and Anakin and his mother. Didn't do a good job with that. We're gonna have to rely on Greg Pak to tell us what happened and what Anakin was thinking this entire time. Explore the earliest days of Anakin Skywalker with never-before-seen revelatory moments set before, after, and between the scenes of the classic movie, featuring the dream of a Jedi, the gift of a Tusken, the heart of a Gungan, the ache of a mother, and the horror of a hero. So it's not just limited to The Phantom Menace. We are going to get things that happened before and after The Phantom Menace.
It's not fair.
So there you have it. This is all we know about the Phantom Menace 25th anniversary comic. It's going to have new scenes. It's going to show the point of view of Anakin, and it's going to change how you forever view the film if you accept Disney canon. And, you know, that's just wonderful, Disney destroying Star Wars. But the major thing I wanted to point out is this drawing right here of Anakin Skywalker wielding a yellow lightsaber. Now, why would Anakin be holding a yellow lightsaber? Is this part of his vision? Did Jake Lloyd, the young Anakin, have a vision of himself being a Jedi wielding a yellow lightsaber? Or does this happen after The Phantom Menace? Does this happen before Attack of the Clones? And he initially started out with a yellow lightsaber? So Disney is not only changing The Phantom Menace, giving us different point of views from Anakin, they are changing his lightsaber to yellow. As far as we know, he had a yellow lightsaber from the very moment he was a Padawan. As far as we know. And he had that for several years and then got a blue one. Now, anyone who's paid attention to the lore, read the expanded universe, they know Anakin never had a yellow lightsaber. But in Disney Star Wars, he has a yellow lightsaber. And I can't help but notice that Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars Marvel comics had a yellow lightsaber. And Rey Skywalker had a yellow lightsaber. And you see yellow lightsabers all over the place in the High Republic. Disney Star Wars has a yellow lightsaber agenda. What is wrong with this company? It's bad enough that they make terrible Star Wars, but they're purposely tainting every part of the timeline in Star Wars by giving these characters yellow lightsabers. It's like it's their mark. It's their piss stain on Star Wars. The color of the lightsaber represents the piss that they do to the brand. I mean, like, what is the motivation to give Anakin Skywalker a yellow lightsaber if you're not doing it as a middle finger to the real fans of Star Wars? That's how I see it. It makes absolutely no sense. Just like Charles Soule giving Luke Skywalker a yellow lightsaber in an Empire Strikes Back flashback where he's dueling Vader. There is no reason to have a yellow lightsaber in that panel because Luke's lightsaber was blue, but Charles Soule made it yellow. What is it with Disney and yellow lightsabers? I want to know. I think it's sick, and I think they need to be stopped. I will be checking out a free version of this comic. I'm sure it will be on the internet. I will be covering it, and maybe I'll make a parody of it. But this image perfectly represents Disney Star Wars. Make sure to become a Knight, subscribe to the channel, join the Knights of Melvin Discord, help plot to take down Disney and all their shills. What's with the artwork for this comic? It looks like Anakin's retarded. Same with Qui-Gon. Terrible animation.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.